I awaken from my slumber, warm and comfortable. One of the few pleasures I have in my life. I get dressed in what little raggedy clothes I have to start my day. The nicest thing I have are my boots, as they're just heavy enough to allow me to move amongst all of the mud in my area. I grab my bag, which is situated outside of my room, and I start walking. I finally come upon the old destroyed road that my mother once told me about. They said that many people used to travel these roads. However, only very few travel them now. I wonder what she means in her statements when she rambles about the past, but I cannot quite understand why. How could many people travel this road, as I can barely fit on it. There's not much room. The rest of it looks like rocks. I continue forward. I look upon a city ruined and decrepit, as my mother would call it. My mother said that the cities used to look a lot better back in her time. The cities used to gleam like sunlight and used to cast its own shadows all over the place. But before I can reach the city limits, I hear people, humans. I hide, quickly, trying to make sure that they could not find me. They speak. "We finally did it. Gosh, it took forever, but we finally beat that guy. God, he was really hard to beat down. I mean, there were so many in his group. But it's cool. We got what we wanted. Not many people got hurt." "Yeah, but that dude with the gun? Wow. Can't even imagine." "Come on, guys. We can't keep thinking about it like that. At least we didn't hurt anyone, right?" "Yeah, I guess you're right. So what do you think we should do now?" "Well, we should head into the city. They have plenty of stuff that we can restock. I mean, we're going to have to go back out there sometime, right?" "Alright, well, we have quite a bit of money, so we should be able to be fine for now. But trust us, we can't just keep doing this. We can't go city to city. We need to set up a headquarters." "Come on, man. You know you can't do this." "You don't call me ma'am. One. Two, my name is April, and you can stop it." The young, shorter human being walks out, my eyes jetting towards their clothing. Once they're out of the proximity of myself, I start walking towards the town, hopefully being able to find people, traders, commerce, people who won't be threatening to me. I look around as I finally hit the city walls. The walls were built 50 years ago, at least that's what my mother said, and they've been decaying ever since. I walk in one of the gates, as the community seems to be open to just about anybody, even people like me. I walk in, and I see people, tons of people, humans, all around, in a busy metropolis. There are hundreds of them, but I cannot be distracted. I need food. I walk up to a small concession and ask them politely, "May I have some food? Please. I just need one loaf. You can give me the garbage. I just really need some food. My mother, see, she's sick, and she needs something. She's withering away in her older age. But please, can you help us?" The man at the desk looks at me. "Sorry, I don't serve to your kind." I look at him, not glaring in anger or passion. Scared. "Get out of here, Snowball! Get out!" I look at him, and I start walking away, knowing my place. I start walking until I can't find my way out of the city anymore. I've become lost. But I start to see a clearing where there are green, finally trees. I can go home. But what do I tell my mother? I couldn't get food. I couldn't do anything. I look around, and I see a man walk up to me. He looks at me. The same man that keeps looking at me every time I come into the city, every time I wander my way out. He comes up to me, large and fat, with rolls on his face, rolls on his stomach and torso. All over his body, it seems as if he's been well fed for his whole entire life. He asks me, "How would you like a job? Working for me?" he says with a smile, grinning as if he's about to get a new toy. I look at him. I don't want a job. I'm sorry. I can't do what you want me to do. So, please leave me alone. I start walking down an alley, trying to avoid him. But then, we look up and see him. I can see him very closely, intently looking at me. I am now accompanied by two people. We aren't alone. There are many people here in the alleys. They look like they haven't eaten like me. I try and run. I see so many. All of us are looking now. We're looking behind us. And then he starts talking. "All of you, get her! I want the one with the white hair. The rest of them don't matter." We try to scatter as gunshots go off. We look around, trying frantically to get away anywhere we can. I see the desperation in so many others, but I run and try and find a way up. I see a ladder and start climbing. The rest of the crowd scattering out of the area. I'm safe, I think. I sit there for almost 30 minutes, and I believe that he's gone. I climb out of a small hiding area that I'm in, and I see him. He looks at me with that same smile. "You don't have a choice now, do you?" as two men raise a gun to me. "These bullets aren't cheap. I've been looking for somebody like you, and finally I can sell you to a very, very important person." I look at him. "I'm not an item. Please, leave me alone," as I try to bolt. But his men grab me before I can and slam me to the ground. I look at him, my amber eyes coursing, and I can see fear in the man's eyes. I look at him. "Let me go!" But all I can remember next is a bat hitting my head. Hey guys, thanks for watching the whole entire video. If you guys have made it to this, I really appreciate you, and just stay here for just a second. I just wanted to say thank you all for watching, and this short will become a perfect it's going to become a complete story. It's going to get really, really long. I'm really going to enjoy making this short stories leading into a complete cohesive plot. So once I move on from this short story, maybe I'll connect it with other short stories, or maybe I'll create a whole entire complete story list. I'm not really sure, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.